Okay, so good morning, Bruce. We've done the Bible verse, and we've done the reading out of the Bible, because apparently my minimizing that so the kids could see the board stops the video altogether. So you will probably not be hearing that from now on. We are going to start on page 113 in the activity book and correct those answers on exercise 7-6. Now up on the board, class, for your regular textbooks, the vocabulary words you're going to need out of here are on these pages, and the irregular verbs that are in this section are on that page, if you need to refer to it. Because we're going to go a little bit, we're going to do it a little bit harder this time. I'm not going to translate any of this. When it's your turn, you're going to have to translate the whole sentence for me. So you're going to have to really pay attention. I really want you to get some more practice in translating more than just a word or two at a time. So we're going to start with Mike today. Page 113 in the activity book. Now, you'll be number 2, you'll have the 3rd sentence, Jalen, you'll have the 4th, Rebecca, and you will have the 5th, William. And then we'll keep going. Now, so like I said, if you need vocabulary words, you'll find them on these pages. If you need irregular verbs, you'll find it on that page.
There's infinite misyoung.
Oh, that's awful.
If you move that way, like you can see like 3 of them.
That's disgusting. Okay, I suggest you keep your eyes on your books. Okay. All right, so, Mike, let's look at number 1. It says El Cordo. Do you remember what El Cordo is? It sounds a little bit like our English.
I know what El means, but I don't know what
Okay, do you remember Iglesia? It says El Cordo de mi Iglesia.
Iglesia is church.
Yeah, so what might be in the church that sounds like Cordo?
Cross.
The choir. The choir. Okay, so the choir of my church does something. It's either cantar or ser. In el centro. Let's go to the rest. I want you. In el centro. What does that mean?
In the center.
Right, and they're talking about the center of a city. I want you guys paying attention. No talking or I'm going to separate you. Todos. Does anybody remember what todos is?
Church.
All. T-O-D-O-S is all. All. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now that expression, Mike, los fines de semana, we've done that several times now. Do you remember what los fines de semana was?
No.
Weekend. Weekend. Okay, so the choir of my church does something in the city center, the center of the city, every weekend, and then durante. That sounds a little bit like our English word. Think of the sentence. The choir of my church does something in the city center every weekend, durante. Yes.
Is it
During. Okay, now you're going to have to do La Temporada de la Navidad. What would that be?
Pass out gospel tracts from
No, wait. No, we're not getting to your verb. I want you to translate La Temporada de la Navidad. Now, temporada is already at the bottom of your page, so you don't. So what's that?
To pass out gospel tracts.
No, not it. Look at La Temporada.
Yes.
It's number 10.
It's 10? Oh, the season.
Season. Okay. The season of what?
I'm blind. The season of Christmas.
So Christmas season. Okay.
Just
So,
December.
okay. So, what is your church going to do? Is it going to be cantar or ser? Which one did you choose?
Cantar.
Good job. And what form of cantar did you use?
Cantamos.
Not quite. Although, if you were part of the choir, you would use that. So it's not totally incorrect because it doesn't say that you're not a part of it. So I'll actually accept that. Cantamos would work. But the main one probably would be, since it's El Cordo, canta, C-A-N-T-A. The choir of my church choir sings in the city center every weekend during this Christmas season. Good job, Mike. Really.
Yeah.
Okay, numero dos. Let's see, Mr. Neo, numero dos.
Does los mean the?
Yes.
The, the street vendors.
Good. Okay, something. We'll leave the verse for a minute. In la plaza.
In the city.
Well, la plaza is like our English word. I think actually we took it from them, right. And mayor means the main plaza. So in la plaza mayor, in the main plaza. Todo el día. We just did todo, that meant he had.
In the middle.
No, todo was. T-O-D-O is,
I don't remember.
you know, sign language?
Among us.
No? Oh, thank you. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I
Okay. And then what's el dia?
Where's El Dia?
The very last 2 words.
I don't.
Oh, that is that on Sunday.
Okay, it's one of those. What's the general word?
On the weekend.
Well, no.
On the Sabbath.
Day. Dia is just
Oh.
day. Yeah, mañana's morning. Buenos dias means good morning, but it's really good
Every
day. But yeah, so all the day, all day long. So all day long, these guys, these street vendors, do something in the main plaza all day long.
They sell.
Okay, but see, they've got two to be, ser or a star. They're just saying they are there.
A star.
Yes, because it's showing location. Very good. Now it's a plural subject, so your verb has to be a plural form. What do you think? What form of a star will you use?
Well, I don't know. Estamos.
No, because you're not one of the vendors. We're definitely going to say you're Estan. Thank you.
That's what I have.
Es. All right. ESTAN with an accent above the A. Is that what you have, William?
Stop.
Estan with an N at the end because it's a plural subject. See, los vendedores is plural.
It says Estan.
Estan. Very
I
good.
can't erase it, so that's how you know.
Oh.
It's actually-
I think I gave you an eraser yesterday.
Yeah, but
Goofy.
I put it.
All right, Jalen, your turn.
I can't find
Bro.
All right, number 3, Jalen. Mis amigos. What's that mean? Everybody knows the word amigo. Huh?
Amigos.
Friends. So my friends. Mis amigos, my friends. Y yo. What would y yo mean? And I. No, just and I. So my friends and I. Okay, we're going to do something. We're leaving that part blank for a minute. Let's go to beyond the blank. In un restaurante. What would that mean? In a restaurant. Siempre. You guys need to follow along. You need to know these words. Siempre means always. Okay. So my friends and I do something in a restaurant. Always and then cuando. That's also one of our question words. Do you remember which question? Who, what, when, where, or why? Or how? Cuando. Help him. Anybody? Cuando? Which of the questions?
Count something. You're counting.
No, but that's cuanto. You were close. Then I can see why you would. Who, what, when, where,
Time.
why, or how? Who? Not quite. That's como.
Why?
When? Come on, guys.
I said
When?
I didn't even
I'm
hear the
sorry, I
word.
didn't hear you.
I didn't
Okay.
hear the word.
So my friends and I do something in a restaurant. Always when something. Then another. We're going to do something else. Para repartir folletos, which is down at the bottom. It gives you the definition for that.
To pass out gospel.
You see at the very bottom the footnote. No, the bottom of the footnote on the page tells you what they're doing.
To pass out gospel tract.
To pass out gospel tract. So my friends and I, what are we doing in a restaurant? Comer or ir? Comer. Okay, so it's yo como, tú comos, comes, él come, nosotros.
Nosotros.
What's the nosotros form? Because it's my friends and I. That's a we situation. No, it's comemos. You boys better stop talking. One of you's going to sit up right here next to me.
Please.
No.
Nice chair.
Okay, we'll sit you there then. Comemos. C-O-M-E-M-O-S. If you don't have comemos in the first blank, put that.
Comemos? That's a word?
En un restaurante, siempre cuando blank, para repartir folletos. Do you want poner or ir in the second blank, Jalen? What do you have? No, it's going to be ir. When we go out to pass out tracts. Poner is put. So so cuando blank, so when we go out to pass out gospel tracts, we always eat in a restaurant whenever we go out to pass out tracts. So we want the ir. What's the, okay, so Jalen, go to page 184 in your regular book. Jalen, go to page 184 in your regular book. You can stop flipping your bangs. (184). It has irregular verbs, and ir is one of those. So look down on page 184, down the list of irregular verbs, find ir. What is the nosotros form for ir? Believe it or not, that's very close to the future tense for that. Vamos, very good. So, good. Good job. Vamos. All right, so. The what?
The V.
Good question. Good question. I think they could have chosen any since you don't want to start with a vowel, and they just chose a V. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. Class. You two, I am going to separate you, and I've got permission from both your mothers.
You did actually?
I did.
What did you tell Mom?
That you talk too much.
What?
And I told Mike's mother that he talks too much.
But you should have told her, his mother, that
And I said I would probably have to move one of them, and they said, that's fine. Okay. You have number 4, it says blank tu, in un pueblo. So tu is the pronoun that means what? You. And then in un pueblo pequeño, I'll add the pequeño because it goes together. In un pueblo pequeño, in a small town. Pequeño is small. So, you blank in a small town. What's the O? Or in una ciudad grande. So it's a question. So they're asking you, blank you, in a small town or in what? Or a big what? What ciudad? City. Ciudad. You can almost hear city in there just a little bit. Okay, so they're asking you do what in a small town or in a big city? Do you want to use venir or vivir? Vivir. Do you live in a small city, a small town, or a big city? What is the tu form for vivir?
Miss Young, did you live in a small town or a big city?
I've lived in so many different places.
Wait, so you have lived in a big city?
Big city. Wow. You know, I really have not lived in a big city. I have not.
Have you lived in the countryside?
I've lived in lots of different states and lots of different towns and 2 different countries, but never in a big city. Interesting. Okay, so what do you think? What's the tu form for vivir? It's not an irregular one, so I don't think you're going to find it on 184. So it's yo vivo tu. Yo vivo tu. The tu form always ends in what, Mike?
The 2-4.
Yes, okay, never mind, she answered it. All right, so put your root VIV with your ES. VIVES, vives, vives. Very good. Okay, so William, we are up to you. Yo, what's pronoun is yo? Is it a who? What who is a yo?
Yo.
It's a pronoun like I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. But I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Which one is yo? I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. It's one of those pronouns. It's a subject pronoun. Yo. Take a guess.
They.
Nope, it's a singular one, I'll tell you that. So it's not.
She.
Nope, it's not she.
It.
Nope.
Bro.
He.
No.
Bro.
You're
The
running
only
out.
one left.
No, he hasn't used a couple of them, actually.
The only one I can think of.
Before you go.
Oh, okay, tell him, Mike.
Oh, yes.
I have no clue what it means.
You don't know which pronoun yo is? You
No,
better
I
know.
do. I
Okay,
know.
tell him.
Yo is I.
I. All right, so.
Because we've been worried about
All right,
it.
now you have no before your verb, so you don't do something. We don't know what. We're going to leave that part blank. Okay, the next word. William, look. Al parque. Shh. Al parque. What does that mean? It's really el parque, but they have to put them together. Now we say and de. One means to and one means from. You're either going to or coming from. Which one is to or from?
From.
To. All right, so you are not doing something to, what's the parque? That's one of your vocabulary words. It sounds like our English one. You can go to pages 178, 179 if you need to. It sounds very much like our English word.
Park.
Park. Okay, so I do not do something to the park. Now that hasta después de hacer is it's an odd expression. I mean, it's not exactly the way we say it in English. In English we say, until I have done, is basically how we say it. It's hasta until, después is after, de hacer, after doing, in a way. Okay, what about la tarea? Your last 2 words of that sentence, la tarea. That's one you guys, we've used so many, did you know it or are you just stretching? Okay. Anybody remember?
Bacteria,
Uh-huh. That's your favorite word, and it's not food. It's
It's
Sono furioso. This is
your
furioso.
favorite word.
It's not food.
Homework. Homework.
That's
I don't
not-
like homework.
Okay.
I
Of course, it's
love
your favorite word.
homework,
Okay.
especially
How'd
when
you
it has
know?
to do with
I don't know.
math.
Everybody's favorite. Okay, so William, look at your sentence now. Keep your eyes on it. So I don't do something to the park until after I've done the homework. Okay?
Go. I go to.
Okay, is that salir or venir? Look at your two verbs. Your two choices are salir or venir. In your workbook now. Back to your workbook, number 5. Did you choose salir or venir?
Yes.
What?
Salir.
Okay. What is the yo form for salir?
No,
Now that's
actually, I picked veneer.
oh, but it is salir. So good call.
Furioso.
Page 184. Now go to page 184. Salir is one of those irregular verbs, irregularly conjugated. Find salir, and the yo form is always the first one. It's the yo ends in an o. So what's
To
the
go out. To
right? But no, I know. But what's the yo form? Yo always ends in an o. So find the o form for salir.
Salgo.
Salgo. All right, so that's salgo. Number 5 is salgo. You can go ahead and correct yours right now. Salgo. Number 6. Back to Mike.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this so much.
Really?
I am.
Mama.
Mama. Okay, you know what mama is.
Dad.
Yeah, probably.
Mommy. Okay, mommy. Okay, she does
Muchas.
something. Muchas bolsas. All right, what's muchas at least? Give me
A
the
lot.
a lot. Bolsas. I don't remember having bolsas. We may have, but it means bags. Okay. So mama just has something. Many bags.
My mom does not have a lot of bags.
All right. Now, no, that doesn't have. That's not one of your verbs. But we'll come back to that later. Al mercado would be al el mercado. So what's that?
Mercedes.
No, mercado from your vocabulary. You'd have to go back to 178 and 179 to get their the word for mercado.
Let's see. Um.
I'm trying to see where it was exactly. Let me see right off the bat. Come on.
Shut up. Honestly,
I don't see it.
Hey, I got it. I know what it is. What is it?
Um,
What's the word?
Mercado.
That means Mercedes-Benz.
No, that's what he tried to pull.
It's open air.
I say,
Oh, okay. Number 6. Look on page 178. Now, number 6 has more than el mercado. Al aire libre means open air. Mike, I'm telling you to do something. Number 6 on page 178.
I was helping.
Number 6 on it's right in the very center of the picture.
It literally says open air market.
Okay, so what word of the so what word is
Market.
thank you, Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Talking to the
Yeah,
devil.
what's wrong with you?
Bruce, you don't know what you're missing. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah.
So Mama does something with many bags to the market. Okay, para llevar la
And she makes me
comida.
carry them all.
All right, to carry what home?
The,
Up.
the casa home.
No,
She carries
a
the box.
casa means she's going home, but what is she carrying? She's carrying la comida.
Food.
Your second favorite word. First is homework. Second is food.
Alright, my second favorite word is video.
All right, video games. That's third. That's
I'll
third
give her
on the
video.
list. Sorry. Okay. So now go back to the verbs. So Mama's done something with many bags to the market to be able to carry the food home. Is it decir or traer? Mike, is it decir or traer?
I put try it.
Good. What form of traer did you put?
I put try.
Just spell it for me. Spell what you wrote.
That's wrong though.
Oh, what did you put?
Try
Trigo.
though, but it's wrong because that's
Right. It's T-R. Who can help him? T-R what?
A
Uh-huh.
Hey.
E.
E, that's it. Just T-R-A-E. T-R-A-E. Very good, very good, very good. All right, back to Mr. Neal. Okay, mi padre.
Wait, can I read
You're
it?
lucky. If I don't
Yeah,
know.
go ahead.
Mi padre. Que
Okay.
la plaza de nuestra
I
ciudad
know what ciudad is.
las más bonita de todo el país.
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 País. So it counts on
My
país.
dad, my parent.
My dad, my father. Actually, yeah, my father. Papa's more daddy, padre's more father. But it doesn't matter. My dad. Okay, so my dad does something. Que la plaza.
My dad goes.
No, wait. Let's leave that blank. Que la plaza means that la plaza. So that the plaza, because we have the same word. Okay, so my dad does something that the plaza de nuestra ciudad
In
is
the city.
of our city.
Of our city.
The plaza of our city, blank.
Is
La mas. Okay, but we got two ises, so we'll come back to that. La más bonita de todo el país. Can you tell me what?
very small.
No, bonita is pretty.
Oh, it's very pretty, all of us.
Is the prettiest de todo el país. You should
Oh, it's the prettiest of them all.
of the country. He thinks that he's so right. So is the prettiest in the country. Okay.
Prettiest in the country.
Right. Okay. So mi padre, would you want decir or hablar?
This year.
Yes. What form? Spell it.
I know it's wrong, so I don't
Okay. Decir is an irregular one, so you could
know.
go.
Dice.
Yes, D-I-C-E, dice. Very good, dice. Dice que la plaza de nuestra ciudad, and do you want a star or ser for the to be
Ser.
It is star.
wrong? Mike was right.
Oh, I circled there, but I wrote the stars.
All right. Okay, Mike, what did you put in that blank then?
I can't see it.
Mike, what form of ser did you put in the blank?
Oh, wait, what
See,
can I answer? It's my turn though.
Okay, go ahead.
See, I don't know the form of Sarah.
Oh, okay,
So-
184.
184.
Just conjugate ser.
Oh, that's one.
Jalen, better wake up, you're next.
The forms of Sarah. There's
You haven't been
soy.
correcting your
Alright.
papers.
Soy, somos.
No, it's just La Plaza. It's a singular.
Son.
It's
Soy.
one. It's La Plaza.
Soy.
It's singular.
Soy.
Eris.
It's I.
Eris.
No.
S.
S.
I got it.
S.
S. S. Okay.
That's
Okay.
right.
You're on number 8, Jalen. It says I. Now we've learned that word I. It's got two meanings. It's the same singular or plural as far as the same word. And so in English it translates into. It's your turn anyway.
There's many
I
people
me-
at the park that participate
No,
when
I.
playing
What's the
football.
I? Who can tell me that special word I that means blank or blank?
There is.
There is or there are. Right. We don't know yet if it's plural or singular.
There are
But
many people at
If
the
this
park
is
that
Mr.
play
Jalen's
football,
turn, don't.
or that participate in football.
Hey, many people. at
Okay.
the park.
Now, all right, Jalen, go back. Hay muchas personas. So there is or there are what? What's muchas personas?
People.
Many people. Muchas means many. In el parque, that's pretty easy. It sounds a lot like our English word.
Apart.
In the park.
Can I
In the
say
park. Oi. Does anybody remember what oi is?
That,
It's a-
that,
oh, it's not on the board. You can't see it because of the
that.
today.
Today.
Oi is. It doesn't look anything
Oh,
like
can
our
I say what I think
No,
the sentence is?
no. This is Jalen's turn. Okay. Para el partido de fútbol.
He said I can have his turn.
No, I know he. Well, I'm sure he wants you to have his turn, but it doesn't happen that way. Para el partido de fútbol. So there's a lot of people in the park for what? What's our partido de fútbol?
Participate.
Shh. No, that's actually not right.
Playing
The
football.
football.
Right, but partido would be the specific word for a game, for the football. And actually, they're talking about soccer, by the way.
I know.
Soccer game.
I like soccer.
Soccer game. Okay, very good. Okay, so Jalen, now the next one, they have yo in parentheses. That's one, the I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Which one is it? Which personal pronoun, subject pronoun is it? Is it an I, a you, a he, she? No, it. We. It's I. Good job. Okay, and then we want a verb. Okay, los gritos desde mi casa. Gritos is a word we've never had. Does anybody think what they might? So
It
Burritos.
means
Grito.
it means white man.
it's actually
That's
they
grito,
hear
right?
the shouting. The shouting desde mi casa. Okay, now Jalen, you won't know desde, but mi casa. I think you can do mi casa.
My house.
Good. So that means I can do something to the shouts from my house. Okay, so there's many people out there for the game. So on the I, do I oír or ver the shouts from my house? Those are your two choices. Oír or which one?
There.
It's actually oír. I don't see shouts, I hear shouts. So you want oír. Oír. All right, so what's the yo? Go back to down to page 184, find oír, because that is on the list, and give me the yo form for or oír.
Can I tell you what I had?
No, just a minute. After he's done. Which one?
All year.
No, the yo form is always the o form.
All year.
Oigo. Very good.
I
And
had
what
that one.
you had? Good job. Okay. Okay, Rebecca. Número 9.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does gringo mean white person?
Gringo. Actually, this is what I've been told. Back, I think it was the Spanish-American War. The Americans wore green uniforms, and because of they're not really familiar with English, they would just say gringo. Go. They wanted to get rid of them out of their country. They wanted the Americans out of Mexico. So that was their expression. Green, go. You green guys, get out of here. So, and that's what I was told. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I was
Because
told.
when my dad was in Mexico.
Oh yeah, we're
on a mission
gringos.
trip, they called him a gringo.
Gringos, yeah.
Said, "You good
Oh
to
yeah,
go."
yeah. He gets another one too. Yeah, he's had one. So okay. So anyway, yeah, he had number 5. Okay. So back to Rebecca. Number 9. It says cuando. Again, we just had cuando a little bit ago. When. And then you had 2 also, I think, last time, right? Okay. So when you do something, una obra de teatro. What do you think that expression? Una obra de teatro. I don't think we've had the word opera very
Opera?
often. Opera, no. Opera is opera, but opera is the word for a work.
At the theater.
So una obra is a work of what? A work of teatro would be
Theater?
what? A theater work, right? Whenever you do something to a work of the theater, so like a play, they have other things at theaters, but probably a play, let's say. So una obra de teatro, something that's going on in the theater. Something again. Tus amigos would be your friends, and contigo is an expression that means with you.
Are
So-
your friends with you?
Well, maybe we have to see what the verbs that they're all asking, because you could use different verbs in there and still make sense. Okay, so cuando tú, do you want to asistir or dar? Asistir, attend. So when you attend a theater work, okay, so what's the to form for asistir? Asistes, because it's to. Es. A to always end in an N. So ASISTES. Cuando tú asistes a una obra de teatro. So when you go to the theater, something at the theater, blank tus amigos contigo. Do you want venir or cenar? Venir. Cenar means to have dinner. Boys, okay. What do you have for that second blank? Since it's tus amigos, you have to have one of the plural forms of venir. Because your subject now has become, instead of you, your friends. They. Vienen. Okay, so when you go to a theater work, do your friends go with you? Do your friends go with you? Okay, good job. All right, William, finish us up. The quicker you get done, the quicker you get to close your eyes.
I'm not tired.
Okay, number 10, that UDS stands for what? What's the abbreviation UDS mean?
Uns.
Yeah, right. Don't you
The
wish?
United States of America.
No. Ustedes. Usted is just UD. Ustedes, which means y'all. Y'all. Okay, something. De compras hoy. We just had the word hoy. What did we say hoy meant, William? Were you paying attention? We just said what it meant. It means today.
Today.
So, de compras is an expression we haven't used. So y'all do something. Shopping. De compras is shopping today. See? Yes? All right. Now, pues means well. Okay. Now, look after pues. Look, follow along. Yo. You had that last time. What did we say yo meant? It's one of the pronouns. I, you, he, she, it. I. Good. Yo. To them. Les is to them. We haven't had these pronouns yet there. Then do something. Okay, dinero. Do you remember what dinero is? At the right underneath.
Dinner.
Dinero, no. Does anybody remember what dinero is?
Yes.
What?
Hold on, I got this. Dinero. It's in a song that I know. Money.
Yes, money. Dinero is money. Okay, para comprarme. To be able to what? What's comprar? William? Para to do something for me. Do you have money or do something
Buy
to
me some.
buy me? Yes. Okay, so what they want to buy is un poco de pan. What would be un poco de pan?
Popcorn?
No, un poco means a little bit. A little bit of what? What's pan?
Perfume.
No.
Bread.
Okay. Panaderia is a bakery.
Muffins.
Bread.
Bread. It is actually just specifically bread. Panaderia is a bakery because they sell not just bread but all kinds of baked goods. Right.
I
Okay.
already know
Now
what that
back to
means.
your blanks. We got to fill in your blank. Okay. Now when you all are going shopping today, right? Is the first one. So do you want ear or a star for your first verb?
Star.
Nope. You want
Ear.
ear. All right. So go to page 184 and tell me what form of ear you use for ustedes.
Vamos.
Diana.
No,
Ba.
Bro, you're.
not quite. It's a plural one. There's only
Why
two
do you have
plural.
to listen to-
No, that's a singular one.
Bias.
No.
Ba.
Van. V-A-N. Ustedes van de compras hoy. See, you all are going shopping today, right? Pues yo les something dinero. So I'm going to do something with money so that you can buy me a little bit of bread. Do you want comprar or dar?
Are they taking their van?
Dawn.
Dar. I'm going to give you a little bit of money. Okay, Dar I think's on that page also. And but now we're switching to yo. I'm going to give you money. What's the yo form for dar?
Door.
Doy, D-O-Y. Very
Yeah,
good.
but it should be Dan because Dan took the van.
Dan took the van.
While he was
and
playing
he
with
took
the
the
van.
van.
Okay.
While he was
Put him
playing
in the
with
back of the
van.
van.
Okay. That was painful. Goodbye, Bruce. You can shut it down now. That was painful, guys.
Why was it painful?
Oh,